Ratchet & Clank Future Quest for Booty is the only game in the series that's download only, in most of the world anyway, so it's much shorter than the others. However, it doesn't lose much of its enjoyment from its limitations. The gameplay is still the same as Tools of Destruction, and as the title suggests, it gives more focus to the space pirates, since they only made for a very enjoyable subplot in the previous game. The plot is straightforward. After Clank is taken away by the Zoni at the end of Tools of Destruction...
Whoa! Spoiler alert!
Right, sorry. Ratchet and Talon find that their only lead on Clank's whereabouts is on planet Murdergraw, which was owned by a fierce pirate captain named Darkwater, who was ultimately killed by his first mate Slag, one of the antagonists from the last game. Ratchet and Talon come across an island where a mysterious device is kept, which can see anything the viewer asks, like a magic mirror. A grog-abusing pirate named Rusty Pete, accompanied by the decapitated head of Slag, assist our heroes in finding the treasure map in order to locate the device's power source, only to stab them in the backs by joining Slag's head to Darkwater's body. From there, all hell breaks loose with a legion of undead pirates, and Ratchet has to defeat Slag again in order to find Clank. The mid-chapter cutscenes are narrated by Rusty Pete, and this makes for some very humorous fourth wall breaking. While the gameplay is the same, the format isn't quite. What I mean is that the story takes place on one planet this time, and instead of buying weapons from vendors, they are given to you as you progress through the story. Playing the game from start to finish will take roughly 4 hours, but my biggest complaint is that there's no way to return to levels you've already visited. You could always restart the game from the beginning since it's so short, but the only collectibles in the game are cleverly hidden weapon modifications. There are also a lot of fun puzzles to enjoy, such as these upward platforming sections early on. Ratchet can also use his new wrench to latch onto objects in the distance and drag them around. He can also pick up stuff with his wrench and throw them. One such puzzle is where he has to pick up glowing grubs and carry them around like torches to scare away bats. Yeah, I know they're really called cave thwogs, work with me. It's a lot of fun, and it works really well in gameplay. For a game that's simply made to segue from one main adventure to the next, it does an outstanding job. Some people may turn it away because of its length, but that's a mistake. So if you got some extra PSN cash, you should check it out. Or better yet, buy Into the Nexus because it comes with a voucher code for the game. It's definitely a pirate's life for me.
Ahoy there, me hearty! This be Captain Slag, scourge of the galaxy, and...
Dirty backstabber, no good take a ride!
Darkwater, ye got a lot of nerve possessing me. This be my body now.
Watch your tongue, you made-humoured body snatcher, or I'll carve out your gizzard and fry it for me supper.
Tough talk for a wee little phantasm.
Oh, I'm a phantasm on account of you sticking this blade in me back, you miserable cheat.
All right, enough! I think you two could do with a good pillaging. Set course for Holofor, our island!